Today I have a very interesting video for you, and it starts out like this. Are you here on YouTube because you actually want to be on here? Or are you just here because you kind of just ended up here? I mean, I feel you. Like, you come on YouTube and you just hope that everything is laid out for you. Imagine this. There's some guy on the street and he's like, yo man, check this out. This is exactly what you need in your life. Here's some white stuff, put it up your nose. Everything will be solved. That's what the 5 to 10 minute YouTube video is anyways, right? It just gives you all of the answers to all of your questions that have been burning for years and years. And all you have to do is sell your soul. And also your free time. Sounds easy, right? And you're here on YouTube and you think you'll get something out of it. But the question is, will you actually? Only if you have a plan. Now, imagine this. You're at a basketball game. You're the coach. You tell your players, all right, guys, here's the plan. You go out there, you shoot some hoops, you break people's legs, you get the other team crying, and then you leave. This is the way. Except the plan is usually, I hope this guy knows how to fix my stuff, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. Well, I'm that guy. At least, I think I am. Now here's the thing about that guy that I wanted to relay to you. I've been saying about it lately. I've watched videos for hours on YouTube and it felt like it was productive. Like I was getting somewhere, but in reality, I wasn't doing shit. It's like watching Steph Curry drink threes all day. Kobe. Wrong person, my fault. And thinking that watching him counts as getting the reps in the gym. However, it doesn't. I checked. You know, back in the day, I was watching PewDiePie, Mr. Beast recently, I Show Meat. My fault. I Show Speed. Yeah. Oof, I get that confused sometimes, like for real. MKBHD, he'd be cool. He'd be reviewing tech like it's no one's business. And I think to myself, dang, this stuff is exciting. Like, look at me, like being productive, learning about phones, learning about how a man is almost as fast as a cheetah. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Not realizing that it wasn't actually doing anything for me. I was just absorbing it like a very reliant sponge. Looking at you, SpongeBob, you freaky boy. Oof. Those holes be doing some weird stuff, man. For real. Now, here's where I would tell you that I fixed it. Except, I never really did, as I'm on YouTube right now telling you this. But here's the thing, something did shift. And I think it comes down to one thing. If you don't have a why, say hello to the lazy river where your ass is going to be down there for years and years. And for me personally, I was on that lazy river for years. Oh, look at that tree over there. How exciting. Man, I'm enjoying my life. It's like I'm floating down the river, feeling so comfortable, but actually just getting nowhere. But then something changed within me. I started actually doing things that genuinely kind of scared me. Pickleball, volleyball, public speaking, talking to girls. Oh my god, man, that's so scary. Like, I don't know how I do that, but you know, I came out alive, so you know, it's all good. Talking to actual humans in life and not robots and AI, and actually having a conversation that feels more than one-sided, all were terrifying. And as a result of me putting myself out there, I learned a couple of things about myself. I met new people. I learned to move my body in a way that felt good, hitting serves and doing my thing with the pickleball. Expressing myself in ways that I never thought I could do beforehand because I didn't have the skills. And here's the thing, none of those experiences came from watching a video. It came from showing up when it felt uncomfortable and staying anyways. But I also have to mention, it's okay to do nothing. Be a tree hugger. I mean, they seem to be pretty peaceful, even though I've never met one. You know, just like hanging out in nature, seeing a bird chirping, flying around in the sky. I don't know why I keep doing this with my arms. Touching grass with your hands, not my feet. I don't know. Touching grass with your feet doesn't sound like a good idea. Like, are you gonna get some disease? Like some worm is gonna go into your foot? Eh, not for me. But moving away from tree huggers, I think the thing that I want you to take away from this video is do something that is challenging and slightly terrifying to yourself that you've been avoiding. Be it kickboxing, kung fu, rock climbing, jumping off a cliff and hoping you survive off a coast of rocks. Ugh, good luck with that. No, I don't actually recommend you doing that. Please don't. Just do whatever. Because you never know what's waiting on the other side of the rainbow, of the grass, of the hippopotamus. I'm talking to you, Moto. I like them big. I like them chunky. Have you listened to that song? It's been a while, but dude, every time I listen to that, it's crazy. It goes crazy, man. And with those experiences, you might even kick YouTube down the road and into the sink where it starts screaming profusely and begs to come back out. But you're not going to let it because you're like, you know what? I found these new things. I'm going to keep doing that. See you later, YouTube. Peace out. And worst comes to worst, if that doesn't work out, well, at least you have content. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking. I'll catch you later. Peace out, homies.